Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne Neufang with GBTA and welcome to the GBTA broadcast studio in Toronto, Canada. Today I'm with Brendan Shashoua, who is Director of Sales for Canada for the Lufthansa Group. Welcome, Brendan.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to being here.
There's a lot going on with Lufthansa. What are some of the new things you can share? What kind of updates can you share today?
It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time for us. Demand is really going strong. Travel is top of mind for all the travelers, not only the leisure, but as well the corporates. They're really valuing the in-person meetings. So I think for us, what we're doing at the moment, we have a certain amount of priorities. And I think our first priority, or one of our first priorities, is product. Really investing again in our product, new aircrafts, but as well the onboard product. So new seats, new catering, new lounges, and the digital experience. So and here especially one thing I want to mention is the seats. So we really just announced for Swiss and Lufthansa our new product, onboard product, where we're investing in new seats in economy, premium economy with a hard shell, so it's easier to work if you're traveling. There's more privacy, but then business class, which is more individual. So you have a larger selection of seats. So from an extra long bed, which 2 meters and 20 for our long customer or a high customer, and then a business class suite on the first row, and then as well first class, which is very private, which is really exclusive. So in all the classes we're investing, and I think as well it's really exciting what is coming. So this is number one. Number two, and we heard it a lot in this conference, is people. So we're hiring a lot of people. At the moment we're hiring about 1,000 people a month. So far in 2023, we hired about 6,000 people, and the goal for the whole of 22 and 23, it's about 20,000 new people. It's really getting the amount of staff which we need to have our operation. Next is profitability. I mean, we were proud last year. We were able to announce a profit, 1.5 billion, after losing 5.4 billion euros in the year before. So, and this profitability is really, really important to do all the investment which I just said, right? So, and there we're really on track as well. And then last but not least is partnerships, and that's especially important. Obviously here, I mean, partnership with our agents, partnership with our corporate buyers, but then as well partnership, and we're here in the Air Canada lounge, so Air Canada, United Airlines, our airline, most important airline partners here in North America, definitely. And then having said that, other things where we have a priority at the moment is the consolidation. I mean, we're hoping that anytime soon we're going to announce a new member of the Lufthansa Group. So there's a lot in the media. So we're hoping for the best. And last but definitely not least, our priority for this year is operational stability. And there we invested a lot in our operation. I think the biggest investment we are doing at the moment is having a bit of a more conservative approach to our scheduling than maybe some of our competitors. We are probably as well kind of having a risk on losing market share, but we really want to have a stable operation. We want to be reliable. We want to be punctual. All the things which unfortunately last year were a bit of a headache for all of us, for the travelers, for the airlines, for the airports. So really they're investing a lot into this stability.
Travelers will be very happy to hear that, and I'm one of them. Certainly, one other thing I know Lufthansa has come out with a lot about is sustainability. What is the future of sustainable flying, at least in the short term?
Yeah. I mean, our purpose as the Lufthansa Group is we connect people, cultures, and economies in a sustainable way. So we really have the sustainability in there as well. But I think as well the other point at the moment, obviously, in the current times of the pandemic, with all the geopolitical issues we have at the moment, it is so important, and traveling is driving a lot of the understanding but then we want to do it in a sustainable way. And I think there, obviously, we committed as well to reduction targets. So we want to reduce our net carbon emission by 50% until 2030. We want to be carbon neutral until 2050. And we came up with a path on how to reduce this 50% until 2030. We have these paths validated by the Science-Based Target Initiatives, which approved it from our side. And I think one of the big levers we have is new aircraft. So we're getting more than 200 new aircraft until 2030, which is obviously a big step towards where we want to be. But then as well, new technology. We have Error Shark technology on our aircraft, which then allow us to be more efficient. We are investing in new technology regarding our efficiency, our operational efficiency. And then we are investing as well into sustainable aviation fuel and the sustainable aviation fuel production. So at the moment, we invested in a company called Synhelion, which is producing SAF, sun to liquid, so sun energy, water, CO2, which is in the atmosphere, and then creates sustainable aviation fuel out of it, which is obviously then helping us to reach our target. And then there's some basics, right? There's some waste management, reduce food waste. We were able to reduce our food waste on the short haul versus 2019 by 64%. So that is really important as well. And then if we talk about sustainability, obviously diversity, equity, inclusion is a big topic which we are having a focus on. But then as well, noise pollution. So there's a lot in terms of sustainability, and one thing which I want to mention here as well is the Help Alliance. So really good citizenship, that we do the right thing, that we are supporting our communities and the communities of the countries we're flying to, and really thrive these communities.
Doing good by being good.
Exactly.
Some of the big things that we're talking about here is a lot about distribution.
Yes.
And NDC is not a new topic, but
No.
it's back with force. But Lufthansa really was an early adopter. How's it going, and how do you see what is the goodness that comes out of this for travel programs and travelers themselves?
So I mean, we announced our NDC program in 2015. So it's now almost 8 years ago. So yes, there was a lot of discussion in there's not enough lead time, and that's what I'm telling the people as well. Oh, but we gave a lot of lead time. We are in the market, and we are in the space since a long time, and we were kind of on the forefront there, and industry leaders, and which is really important to us. And it's going to remain an important part of our distribution strategy. What does it bring to the traveler or to the corporates? Definitely lower fares, and a lot of the people here, they say, oh, there's a lot of cost related, and I think they're really only looking at the DCC from us, the distribution cost charge, or the distribution cost recovery from Air Canada, but it's on the mid and long term, once you are an NDC, there is so many benefits. I mean, we introduced the continuous pricing is just one example. Having an infinite amount of price points versus the legacy booking classes which we are dealing with at the moment. And then beside the lower fare, I think as well it's more individual. So you are able to bundle what you need into your fare. You are able to buy ancillaries. You are able, and we talked about sustainability before. Sustainability definitely, how can I compensate within my fare is easier if you are on NDC, because you can bundle it better. I mean, we introduced the green fares, which is, but there it's kind of a fixed fare, right? It's 20% is soft, and 80% compensated. But if you are on NDC, you are more flexible in what you are consuming as a content. and what is important for your travel program, instead of just us having a standard product which everybody needs to take the same.
Okay, well, we're on the journey together. So thank you so much for joining me today, Brendan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us here at home. I'm Suzanne Neufang at the GBTA Broadcast Studio here in Toronto, Canada.